Welcome and thanks for joining us on part one of our six-part series from our adventure in Dubai. Many of us have bucket list items that can be intimidating to follow through on when you don't know what to expect from the adventure. I'm here to say, sometimes you just have to go for it. From where we live in the Pacific Northwest, Dubai is a 14-hour plane ride and a 12-hour time difference. That means it's quite a commitment. When we decided it was time to go, we did as much research as we could, then booked our flights and hotel. Learning about a new place is part of the adventure. We took notes and hope our videos help answer some of the questions that may be holding you back. Learning a little about what to expect can really help. Hopefully, you'll be moved to tackle another item on that bucket list. We divided this series into 6 parts to show you our daily adventures as you can see on this map, so stay tuned. This video will cover our first days as we explore the Dubai Marina and Jumeirah Beach. We will be sharing tips and tricks that we learned along the way to help keep you in budget too. We know it's hard to stay on budget during a vacation, but some money can be saved along the way. So, let's get going. In case you haven't checked it out, Dubai is one of the 7 United Arab Emirates. It's nestled on the northeast end of the country along the Persian Gulf and covers almost 1,600 square miles. For those of you familiar with the Pacific Northwest area, the size of Dubai can compare to the size of Pierce County in Washington State. I'm going to start here with the first tip. When you check in at the hotel, eat at a restaurant, or shop at a grocery store, and you're paying by debit or credit card, they will hand you a credit card terminal to apply the payment. They will ask, do you want that processed in your currency or dirham, which is the Dubai currency? If you ask for it to be processed in your currency, a 7% surcharge will be added before the transaction even arrives at your bank. Save yourself 7% for every transaction and tell them to keep it in dirhams, the local currency, because your bank will automatically convert the currency when it registers in your account back at home. Remember to do your homework. Check the reviews and locate hotel properties on a map. Just like us, you will find that there are many hotels in the Marina area that are close to the beach, the Marina Walk, and the metro. Our hotel was located adjacent to a grocery store and a pharmacy as well. We stopped and bought breakfast items, cereal, milk, croissants, and juice. We grabbed snack items and fruit as well to take with us on our way out the door each day. The Marina area is prime location for those of you who like to spend time relaxing as well as venturing out and discovering new places. While you are checking in at the hotel, let them know what you desire in a room. They may have a vacancy and can upgrade you. We were able to move from the 3rd floor to the 14th floor, which had less traffic noise and a combination washer-dryer unit in the kitchen. The hotel provided in-room coffee and tea service daily. We found water from the faucet to be delicious, so we refilled our water bottles to take with us each day. Besides the kitchen, our room had a living room space, a comfortable king-size bed, and a balcony with a view of the marina. We arrived at 6:30 p.m. on a Friday. The airport seemed quiet except for our flight. We asked why, and they told us that many flights come in around midnight, and the lines grow long then. We were able to get through customs in no time at all. That first evening, we decided to explore nearby. Within 3 minutes, we found ourselves on the beach walk. We shopped the open market booths and checked out the restaurants. We found ourselves at Operation Falafel, a local fast food place. We each had shawarma, and for 2 people, it only cost like $15 US. We knew it would be good food since we saw so many people there, especially when we compared to the number of people in restaurants on either side of it. Our first morning, we decided to take a stroll along the Marina walk. The green and red dots represent where we began and finished our walk. We covered only half the marina in more than 3 miles. The yellow arrow in this photo highlights the path of the Marina walk. It's a flat, easy stroll until you decide to cross the water to the other side using any one of the bridges. This picture shows the X-line, a zip line that begins high above our shoulders mid-photo and finishes across the water at the Marina Mall. The landing point is highlighted with yellow circle in this photo. Here you see 2 people taking advantage of the X-line as they shoot across the marina heading for the mall. We were amazed by the futuristic look to the buildings in Dubai. Time and again we saw cranes standing above the buildings, helping them reach the sky. Open shops are popular stops along the walk. Here, real gourds have been drilled, set with beads, and hung with lights for an eclectic lighting design. We frequently saw mosques and heard the call to prayer a number of times during the day, which is a great reminder to be praying. Phenomenal skyline. Clean walkways. Fountains with playful water. Yachts to dream about. Yes, there is a lot of money in the Marina area. This building is amazing. It looks like it was twisted by hand. I took 2 photos since the crane was in the way on the first one. After lunch, we decided to check out the beach. The weather in November was upper 80s during the day. Prime time to bask in the sun and have some fun. You know you've made it to Jumeirah Beach when you see the giant sign. On the path to the beach, a Budweiser team was handing out non-alcoholic brews. While they weren't my favorite flavor, they were refreshing. From our experience, it was hard to find alcohol in Dubai. It isn't sold in stores, but you can find it in some restaurants, bars, and hotels. It's okay to ask if they serve alcohol before you get seated. It makes sense, though, that this would be the case because they provide a family atmosphere for vacationers. At Jumeirah Beach, you'll see the Ferris wheel project to the left and the spinning cup ride to the right. The water at Jumeirah Beach is warmer than a hotel pool. We walked right into the water and up to our necks without pausing. You can tell that most people are used to seeing camels cross the beach at any given time. I was impressed by Dubai and its clean restrooms. Pretty much all of the restrooms looked like this one. Clean, low walls, and an apparatus that hangs in the back. Attendants were ready to take care of the restrooms at a moment's notice. We decided to stop at this restaurant for dinner. It was right along the beach and we could hear the waves crashing in the background. They served delicious Lebanese and Syrian food at a great price. This was one of the pages from their dinner menu. We were surprised at the number of shisha bars in Dubai. For people who like to smoke, a shisha bar will supply a pipe and a menu of the flavors of tobacco that they provide for your experience. See the next slide for details on flavors and costs. This is the end of part 1 and our first 2 days in Dubai. Please stay tuned as part 2 will continue with our trip and we will visit the Mall of the Emirates, Miracle Garden, and Global Village. As always, thanks for watching and please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the circle here. YouTube will recognize my efforts when I have more subscribers.